Hello, zoologists of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance, and welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 27th episode of our Beast series. Today we're going to be taking a look at arguably one of the worst sea creatures in the entire game. We're looking at the seahorse. To be fair, they're not meant to be super threatening in any way, so maybe calling them the worst is a bad idea. But they are definitely the worst in terms of a combat approach. And I'll explain in detail why that is in a little bit. They're considered to be CR0, however, which is to say they're not really meant to put up much of a fight. They're meant for very early level adventures or kind of just background noise. In this case, this is by far more of a background creature in my opinion, but you might disagree. It is found in the basic rules, which basically means it's just kind of found all over the place. You can actually take one of these as a familiar, so if you have access to the PHB, it'd be found in there as well. Now let's take a look at his stats so we can understand what's going on. So the seahorse is considered to be a tiny beast that is unaligned, as of course most beasts are. He has an AC of 11, which is actually kind of towards the upper end of the average. One hit point, however, calculated by rolling a d4 and subtracting 1, and a walk speed of 0, because he's a seahorse, but a swim speed of 20 feet, which still leaves a decent amount to be desired. Looking at his actual stats, you'll notice incredibly weak, not very charismatic, and dumb as a sack of bricks. Which makes sense because, seahorse is not really known for any higher level thought processes. Taking a look at his senses, passive perception of 10, which is kind of average, and water breathing, can only breathe underwater. Now, I remember hearing at one point in time that if you find seahorses in an area, it indicates that the water quality is quite high. I don't know if that's a real fact or something I just kind of might have heard or picked up at one point or another, but that's probably the only real way I could think of using these in their current form. Maybe you could get around having one as a mount by using something like enlarge on it, but I feel like there's better things to use it on. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. That being said, how would you fold them into your game? I always like hearing from you guys. That being said, if you have any other questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, please put them down beneath in the comments section. I really do appreciate it. With that out of the way, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, happy researching, my friends.